due to popular demand, your girl's back. And I'm eating. And I'm reading. Okay. I just ripped my book. Okay. It's old. Happy day, whatever it is, you guys. So I haven't posted in a bit, but I have a lot of vlogs. I just have been busy with work, which is so exciting. A couple things that we need to talk about is just the good things that have happened. This is just going to be a positive, friendly vlog because I do feel like now that I'm like 2 weeks sober, things have changed a little bit. Like the first 2 weeks, I think the weed was like leaving my system. And now I'm at week 2 and I have noticed I'm a little bit more irritable than normal. Which is whatever. And that's the only like down, it's not even down I would say, but is what's happening. I'll post, I guess I should just talk like I'm gonna post the other one right now. That's so confusing. How are you guys? How are you guys doing? What day are you guys on? And do you guys feel proud? Do you guys feel like you're white knuckling it? Because again, if you are white knuckling this sober thing, like it's not gonna work. I have done that before and I was successful. Meaning like, do you guys want to say hi to Haley? Beep. No kisses. Okay, tangent. You know how people like low-key will comment on videos and be like, your dog's uncomfortable. Like, it's okay for a dog to be uncomfortable sometimes. Do you think I'm okay when she comes and sleeps on my head all night? No. So if she is uncomfortable for one kiss, it's fine, okay? She's my child. Anyways, so I was technically successful with quitting, but I was white knuckling it the whole time. So the moment my dad died, back to smoking immediately. So what I will say is like that doesn't work long term. It's basically like just you need, like if something bad happens, that addiction's like back there in a second. Now with the easy way, my pen has been by my bed every single day. I'm not saying you should do that. I know that I used it as such a crutch that if I were to throw it away, it would like cause me panic a little bit. I don't know that like, that's how I know I'm addicted, you guys. But like I looked at it today and I was like, should I smoke? You know? And I actually have the reverse feeling. Like I feel more anxious thinking about smoking than I do smoking. Like I used to. For instance, before I would crave to smoke and then me telling myself no, I'd feel anxious. Now when I look at it and I go, do I want to smoke? I get anxious of like, oh God, no, I don't want to smoke. I don't want to be high. I don't want that feeling anymore of being like clouded. I am completely normal. When you when you unbrainwash yourself, you were just outside. When you de-brainwash yourself, all the things that you like lie to yourself about, like, also, look at my pant size. So I bought these in San Francisco and they fit me good. And ever since I quit smoking, I obviously don't have the munchies or anything. I've lost 15 pounds just quitting smoking, which did happen the first time. So if you, and please don't look at me and go like, girl, you're not, okay? Everyone's different. The reason why I thought I was, other than body dysmorphia, the reason why I thought I was just like chunkier is because like in high school, I was actually very, very, very underweight. So seeing any amount of weight on me is hard for me. So do not hold yourself to my standard. I have issues. But yeah, I mean, look at my face. This isn't cortisol face. I mean, hear me out. Okay, I was thinking about this too. You know how everyone's like, first of all, don't buy shit on TikTok. Did you know that 90% of the videos you watch are UCGs, which is user-generated content? So like, for instance, I saw this girl, she had her hair up in a blow up, like the overnight buns things, and she was gonna get her hair colored. So the video is like, hey guys, come with me to get my roots dyed. And she's undoing her blowout hair. Like blah, 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 blah. She's like, yeah, I'm so excited. I always get my roots like super blah, blah, blah. She's talking about getting her hair done, okay? And then she says, do you guys like my hair? Like link in bio for blah, 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 blah. Or like check my TikTok shop. And I was like, oh my God. I thought this could have been like an authentic little vlog. And it was UCG disguised as like a daily vlog. Like it's just terrible. So that goes on with the cortisol face phenomenon. Don't do it. Like buy the things. Instead, quit your job. I didn't quit. I got fired. Allegedly? No, wrongfully terminated allegedly. I did get fired. And sorry, I just had to call my, okay, never mind. I can't talk about that. I have leftover poke. Also, I know this is huge. I ordered a large because I normally do, and they like upgraded their size of it. It's like insanely massive. I lost my train of thought. I don't know, let's just get back on track. So the easy way, cannabis I love because one, it's almost hypnotic when you listen to it, and you should listen to it. I wonder if there's a way I could get like a, the thing is like just on Audible and stuff like that. I will figure something out because we need to make this accessible for everyone. I wonder if I could just read it and I can't monetize those videos. But I'm also a terrible reader. Do you guys want to see? I'm very dyslexic, but I love reading. I obviously read twice as slow as everyone I know, but I love it. I'm just gonna read a random thing, and you will see if I don't read it before how I can't read it. Now they went in. This is my life, you guys. I am just my dog's. And no, don't even, because I know what you're thinking. I know you're like, duh, that's your job. Your dog just wants to go outside. Like, don't be lazy. No, that's not what I mean. What I mean is she goes in and out 20 times a day, and it's only for a second. She lays in the grass just to get a teensy bit warm and comes inside. It's not like she likes being outside. And no, the house isn't cold. Oh, look at this. Look at that bed. Blankets and everything. Don't. My dogs are spoiled. Milk. Spoiled milk. Okay. Oh yeah, I was going to show you how dyslexic I was. I'm just going to read a paragraph that I've never read so that you can see. One of the more adventurous boys, and the son of an obscure holy man, had crept into the cab of the auto, convinced that whatever dragon there was under the iron hood could not be roused without the white man behind the wheel. And Bronner, intent upon the coming negotiations, had left this. Bro, And it's also like performance anxiety. When I have to like read out loud, it gets 20 times worse. When I read in my head, it's a lot better. Because I'm sure you're just like, girl, how the fuck do you read? What were we talking about? Cannabis? Also, don't smoke through this whole video. I should have said that. We're already 10 minutes in. Don't do it. You and me are chatting. We're talking. And we're gonna like support each other. I hate when you get that like booger stuck like right there. It starts tickling. Cheers you guys too. We have this place next to us. If you were in Arizona, you should definitely go to it. It's called Beal Beans. Bealbeans. I'm pretty sure that's their last name because when I first thought about it, I thought it was trying to say like real beans, like Beal. I don't know. I think it's their last name, but Google them. They make amazing matcha lattes. My husband really likes. Okay, who the fuck invented espresso tonics? That shit is nasty. Espresso by itself, fine. Depends who makes it and depends what it is, but fine. Espresso tonic is criminal. No, you know what's worse? Worse. Espresso orange juice tonic. I'm sorry, that shit tasted like stomach bile, and I won't say what coffee shop did it because I love that coffee shop. They're just trying stuff out, guys. Actually, I think they're my first favorite matcha. Actually, you know what? There's a lot of good matcha now in Phoenix, okay? Satellite Coffee is one of my favorite coffee shops to be at. It's so vibrant. So many people go and like sit and work, and it's not just like a bunch of tables. It's like couches and stuff, and like people host book clubs there. Like it's really cool. And have you guys seen my other dog? She's a little more shy. She's a little more very good. This is Jasper. Just one for the day, and I'll stop. She hates. She's such like a teen. It's so funny because one of my dogs, when we first got Hazel, she was like terrified of everything, okay? She was scared of the ceiling fan. When it was off, she just hated like something being hung up there. She was scared, like we had to introduce her to feet of the house. Like first, we had a tiny ass studio apartment for our first apartment. Studio, okay? No, there was like no, the only room was like the bathroom and the closet. Huge closet. That could have been a bedroom, honestly. Anyway. And we, like, first she would, like, be only okay. You walk in and you're, like, directly in the kitchen. She would be only okay in, like, first 4 feet. The next day, she finally, like, touched the carpet. The next day, I don't think she ever touched carpet before. This poor thing. Terrified. Terrified. The moment, one time we turned on the TV, we kind of didn't realize she'd be scared of the TV. And now, not only, she was also mute for like 2 years. Like she would not bark. Potty training was very, very hard in an apartment because the way that we taught Jasper is like to, like she's very vocal. So if she would cry, that's when we knew to take her out. Like during the day, other than like the normal times. And so we just had to do that with Hazel. And, now she won't shut the fuck up. And she's so cuddly. She like will bury herself, like sit on my head. She has no personal space issues anymore. at least with Chris and I. She's still pretty scared, like, in new things, but. And Jasper, she's the opposite. She was our social baby. And then when she turned like 5, she's like such a grumpy teen. Like, how do I describe it? Like, she'll give me a full hour of like full cuddling in the morning. But like the rest of the day, she doesn't want to be hugged. She just wants like attention. Like, she wants attention. She's up here asking for it. And so I come over and she'll like run away. I'm like, or like she'll come at me and she'll go, and I'll go, hi, and she'll run away. I'm like, girl. But she's kind of like a cat. If you just ignore her, she wants to like come sleep on you. Do you guys have animals? Okay, I'll tell you a weed story that was terrible to traumatize you. Oh yeah, this was just kind of part of like the de-brainwashing. Like, let me tell you all the good things that have happened actually. So, I accidentally was sober for the first few days before I officially quit. And by that, we took a spontaneous trip to Santa Fe for my husband's birthday. And when I had decided that I wasn't going to bring my pen on the trip. And I was like, actually, no, that's a lie. I did bring my pen. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. I brought my pen, but I told myself, like, we're busy all day. I'm not going to smoke. And I didn't smoke until we went to bed, which was huge for me. Again, I was a wake up smoke. Oh my God, it's hard to make breakfast. Like, it was just terrible. Sorry, whoa, I just got sucked into a drama. Okay. Bro, I'm gonna look back and like, it's gonna be like Raven Smoke. Oh yeah, so Santa Fe, and I didn't smoke at all until we went to bed, which was awesome for me. And when I got back on Tuesday or Monday, that was my first official day not smoking, and that was the hardest ever. I like to talk to ChatGPT because like some things I don't want to chat to my husband about, like this. You'll see why. And if you're like, girl, talk to your husband. Girl, you will hear in a second why he did not need to be a part of this. I text ChatGPT and I say, oh my God, I want to smoke. And I've obviously told ChatGPT, hey, I'm on Easy Way Cannabis. I'm studying this book and I don't want to smoke, but whatever. So I'm like, oh my God, I want to smoke. And it's telling me like, you don't need to, you're doing so good. How about you just wait another 10 minutes? And I'm like, you don't fucking understand. This is really hard. Like in Santa Fe, I like had so many things to do. I was so busy during the day that I wasn't technically sober. I was like fighting myself through ChatGPT. I'm like, I wasn't even sober. And then ChatGPT would be like, oh, I see what you're saying, is like those days it was kind of like fake sober because you just had enough to do that you just didn't smoke. It wasn't that you had to try to smoke. And it didn't help that I was working on one of my civil rights, not one of them, my civil rights case right now. So it's very, very, very emotional. And so when I came back on Monday, I was sitting at my desk, smoking trigger, and I was doing something emotional, smoking trigger. And it was the first time that that monster was screaming for its baba ever. And I had already read the book a lot. Like, I still haven't finished the book, but it already brainwashed me. Isn't that amazing? Like, I'm sure if I finish the book, it'll be even better, which I will. But the first, like, 2 hours is great. I think it's like a 3-hour book. And that day was the day, I think I told you guys, that way was day 1, but I did smoke at like 5 p.m. And I felt very proud of myself, but I go back to day 1 to hear how that went because it was terrible. And, but day one, and I didn't tell you guys this because obviously I didn't know yet, but that day I already had a lead started for my architecture business. If you guys don't know, hi, I own Elnick Studios. I'm an architect. So yes, you could be fully successful and still be a stoner. But hear me out. That's not what I meant. You can be successful because of how intelligent you are, but you will be stuck. The first day I committed to quitting and sober and addiction, not, oh, weed is amazing, but I don't want to do it anymore, or weed helped me out so many years, but I don't want to do it anymore. Now I was officially saying, like, I am so done with that life. I am addicted to weed. I can't have it. My friends can have it. I can't have it. And I can't do it, and I'm an addict, and yeah, like, and it didn't feel shameful because the book does not make you feel like that, you know? Sorry, this is gonna bug me. Okay. And I got a text to have my first call on an architecture project. So I got wrongfully terminated in like June or July, one of the J's, and I immediately knew I've wanted to open up my own firm since I was 8 years old. Okay, I am 32 now. And when I was at my old job, I did not feel ready. Not because of my own skill, but because what was going on at that particular place, allegedly. So I just didn't have confidence. I was coasting. It was just terrible. The moment that happened, I knew I was opening up my firm. I was not going to take an interview. I was not going to go apply for jobs. I was not going to work on my resume. This is it. This is the time. Like, I don't think I was going to leave that comforting job because they do the superstar treatment. They overwork you, allegedly, and then when you pull through on 2 all-nighters, they congratulate you and thank you and call you a superstar. So you like kind of forget that you were taken advantage of a little bit. And whatever, it was time. I was ready. And that's what the like peak of my addiction though was after I got terminated. Then it was like smoking all day. And which was, no, it wasn't fine. I just mean like, I understand. That's a better way, is like, it's not that it was fine, it was that I understand why that hit my peak. But as a true Sagittarius, us Sagittarius hit fucking rock ass bottom, and then our lives like just fully improve because we will not go back. And that's probably for everyone. I don't know. I just saw a TikTok about Sagittarius, so don't get all mad. Well, I'm a Virgo and I'm organized and blah, blah, blah. Sorry, my husband's a Virgo. I do love my husband. Wow, that's the second little like sassy thing I've said. Again, irritable. Me. Poor husband too. We had a talk yesterday because I just had to say like, I'm sorry. I am like short fused right now. But he's also super happy for me and what I'm doing, so I digress. The day I decided that I was addicted to weed and I was sober and I was doing this, and that was the last day, is when I got a call from my client. I couldn't tell you guys because it wasn't like an official client and I didn't want to like, do you know what I'm trying to say? So it didn't come up in those situations, but look for the thing that changes the day. And maybe you're already sober, but have you decided that you're an addict? Like, if you've watched these, it's probably safe to say that you're addicted and that you're not seeing it as a judgment thing, but you're seeing it as like a clear expression of how you need to move forward. And that is only positive. Like, I hate that we've called addiction like this negative thing. People who know they have an addiction is a positive thing, right? Because there's a lot of people who do not know that they're addicted to weed. And everyone's like also on their own journey. So just because it clicked for me now doesn't mean I need to like preach it down people's throats. But here on YouTube, if you solicit this advice, it's for you, you know? So it like kind of works like win-win both ways. So the thing that has kind of like really truly helped me, and I encourage you to really, really tell the universe that like you are done. Not for anyone else, but you are not in that life anymore. Like, when you look at your pen, you're gonna look at it and be like, I don't even do that. Like, why is it here? You know, like, that is so not me right now. Because we've just like accepted, and the universe is gonna like bless us in a way. And I think it did. The day I did that, you guys, I got my first client in my architecture firm after being wrongfully terminated, allegedly, 2 months prior, okay? Most architects don't get their first job until like 6 months in, 3 months in, like. Sorry, I have such bad ADHD too. That's the other thing. My ADHD is actually increasing, like getting worse. Because I do think weed numbs you so much that your brain can't function, which ADHD is like high function. But God, have I even said it yet? But every day I've been thinking like, I am being blessed. Like, all these doors are opening. I can't even tell you everything, but like all these huge, huge, huge doors are opening for me. And it is the universe saying like, you're ready. Like, you were not ready when you didn't know you were addicted. You know you're addicted. You've like chosen the life path that is like, I don't do that anymore. Weed is really bad for me. I personally can't do it. I can't even do it like one time. And I don't even want to do it one time because I don't want to have to go through that day one all over again. That day one was horrible. I don't know if your day one, day two is as horrible as mine, but it's horrible. Like, it's easier with knowing that it's a monster, but it does not make it easy, okay? It was like, I would get like a craving wave of like an hour of it trying to get me to smoke, and I'd have relief for like 10 minutes where I would forget. So I couldn't even like celebrate that I forgot about the craving because my brain was focused on something else. But the second I remembered was because the craving came back. Like, ugh, sorry, let's traumatize ourselves. I do not want to do that again. Like, I do not want to go through day one again. And the thing is, since I'm an addict, I know if I ever smoke again, I will have to get sober again. Like, that is my new cycle. No, that is a new potential cycle, and I'm not going to do that. I also had this like acting gig the other day for fun. I've met like so many cool people because I'm not just like high and whatever. I've met tons of business owners recently. Like, I am living the life that I want to live. Do you guys want to see my shoes? Sorry. I say this because honestly, the world is just giving me everything. You guys know I love shoes too. Bottega. Veneta. They're so cute. They're vintage. With their traditional weaving. So cute. This whole toe part was like black. I think that's why they were like $70. But I'm the queen of a vintage shoe. All you have to get is leather wipes. Do not wipe it and clean it with water unless you're planning on putting lotion on it after. But if you do leather wipes, then you're also conditioning it while you're cleaning it. And I have such sweaty feet that I have to clean my shoes every single time because I get those gross marks. But like, I got these shoes. I need to make a, what's it called? Not a mood board. What are the boards that you do for like the next year? Sorry. So every single day, all I can think about is like, the universe gave you your first project. It's giving you, I'm like positioning myself to be a creative director / internal designer for this big brand. And it's all because I realized I had an addiction. And sorry if this gets a little woo-woo, but like, I jumped into that timeline, you guys. I am so proud of myself. Okay, this might just be, I'm kind of like dozing off now, so this might just be an internal monologue, but take this as I'm talking to you too. Close your eyes, actually. I'm gonna talk to myself. First, I am so proud of you. First, I'm proud that you didn't judge yourself because, I mean, you would have, 2 years ago, calling yourself an addict would have been like, get the fuck out of my face. And an addiction has never felt more secure in my life because I think you've known so long that you've wanted to quit. And even that internal struggle, thinking about it now that I'm sober, is just like, it's so shocking that I couldn't find the solution. The solution was quitting, but I couldn't, but I wanted to. And that was my body like screaming, like, you basically are like poisoning yourself. I know why you smoke weed. It was after you were R-worded in college. It was... video of just that part. Does that sound good? Because this is not gonna work. Do you hear Hazel's scream though? Sorry, that was kind of terrible. You know why. Close your eyes again. You know why you started smoking, but that was out of trauma and necessity at that time. But you and I, all of you, are ready to quantum leap, jump into that next chapter, and trust me, it didn't happen when I just wanted to do a tolerance break or wanted to stop quitting or quit smoking. It happened when I was honest with myself. And I've never, ever been more empowered in my life. It's only been 2 weeks, and in 2 weeks, I've had the most socially successful, professional experience in my life these last 2 weeks. And these things plant seeds for the next things. So it's not like I just am having this high for pun fucking intended, okay? That's funny. This life high. For 2 weeks, it's that these things snowball and get bigger, and like trust yourself. Trust the thought. Know that what's keeping you is addiction and this monster that we birthed. But the grass is the grass. Ow. Ow. That really hurt. The grass is greener, you guys. It really is. I hope everyone has an amazing day. This one was kind of short. I usually try to do like 45 minutes, but what I'm going to do today, I'm hoping to get a contact, and then I need to get my hair done. I'm gonna see if they have a walk-in today because I hate making appointments. And I need to call this surveyor for my client. I need to finish a mood board for my client. I am secretly working on these slides. The thing with this creative director, internal designer role, they don't know, they didn't ask, they're not hiring. I found them, kinda, and their product, their jewelry, and their art is amazing, but I can bring them to the next level. I have worked with Tiffany's, I have worked with Ralph Lauren, like the brand. I've worked for billionaires, celebrities, which I can't name. I can bring this brand up to the next level. I'm so excited. Yeah. Sorry, I'm already thinking. This is why I need to stop once I get distracted. Okay, I love you guys, and we'll be back more. I have a vlog that I filmed yesterday, but I think I'll just upload this because I did this all in one take, and that one I did not, so I have to load it to my computer, splice it together, and put it on here. And no, you can't do that with like 45-minute videos on your phone. I don't know why. It's annoying. Okay.